Now then YouTube, I'm the Tough Man and welcome back to some more Heavens of Sorcery. It's part number 8 today. And I'm going to jump straight into this, guys, with a time lapse of going into a few of the dungeons. I've got everything ready and raring to go here. I've got a shovel and an axe, which I can probably get rid of for some inventory space. I've got my food. I've got pickaxes as well that I could probably get rid of, but maybe keep one of them in my shulker box instead. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I've got my night vision goggles, everything needed and required to go ahead and do a few dungeon raids. But I'm going to time lapse this. I don't want to bore you guys with this, so let's get cracking. What the heck? How did I end up here? 7,000 blocks that way. Oh. Thank God for YouTube, because if I didn't have a waypoint... Oh, well, let's see if this was my death, actually. I might keep that waypoint. Actually, no. Let's go ahead and make a waypoint, just in case that comes up again, by saying home. Okay, so we know exactly where we are. I can get rid of that death one, but I could have just used that death marker. But still, I have no idea why that happened. Possibly using the /back command might have had a hand in that, because of course it had no idea where I had like gone into the dungeon, so to speak, so that it completely messed it up there. But one dungeon in, guys, and we've got two Elytras, Elytra, whatever you want to pronounce it like. I pronounce it Elytra. You can tell me if I'm wrong. But I'm not going to just say it any other way. I'm so used to saying it like that. But we've got quite a lot of things to be able to sort out here before we go into any more dungeons. And yes, I will be doing at least a couple more dungeons. I want to see if we can't get some more baubles and some other bits and bobs. You never know. We've got Elytras though, and that means we can go into the Aether in today's episode, which is going to be awesome. But another time lapse, here we go. That was the third and final time that I was going to do one of those dungeons there, guys. But we have an array of different bits and bobs that we've managed to pick up along the way. And a few deaths, of course. So we've got some food, we've got some seeds, obviously, that's just a normal one. We've got all of this stuff in here. More notably, like I said, another Elytra. We've got quite a few of them now, but we do have a Cactus Seed, which is absolutely brilliant. I think that, can we make, with cactus, and I don't know whether or not this is one of the things, can we make slime with cactus? Is that something that we can do? I can't remember. Maybe it was the green dye I'm thinking of, but I'm sure there was a way. Maybe it was in a different pack. But there's a whole load of different bits and bobs in here. One of the things that I managed to pick up that I was quite confused about, this thing, the Heart of Diamond. What on earth do we use that for? Well, it looks like as if we can make another Picarang with one of those Hearts of Diamonds. I never even looked at that. So this is all what we've managed to pick up. We've got a Power Glove as well, which increases the wearer's melee attack damage. A few of these baubles actually come from mimics. They don't come from anything else. They come from mimics. So any baubles that we want in the future, we'll have to sort of farm trying to get mimics out of for different bits and bobs like that. But as you can see, we've got quite a lot. So I do hope you've enjoyed that little time lapse there. But it is time to get on with the episode proper, guys. Oh, look at those. Right, hang on. Let me take these off and let me put my my thing back on. There it is. Shove that back, and I think we just right click this, right? Yep, there we go. Get that going into there. Now we want to go into the Aether, of course, because in this we need to go ahead and get this Marvelous. And also, to get the lead stuff, we need to be able to go into the Aether and sort of fly around in there. So, now, I've never used an Elytra. Yes, it's true. I've never used an Elytra. I know it goes onto our chest slot. But how does one actually fly with an Elytra? I just don't know. I don't know. I've got to do some testing here. Okay, it's the spacebar. I have found out how to actually work an Elytra, guys. I am proud. Hopefully it will go well for us. But you never know. So I'm actually going to take some better food. When I did next do a dungeon run, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and take in bread. I think because the wild berries, I was just dying too easily with these wild berries. Yes, they're really easy and quick to eat, but I wasn't getting enough hunger back, and I wasn't getting enough health back quick enough to be able to deal with some of the things, and I ended up with quite a few difficulties because of that. So let me get all of my stuff together, all of my different bits and bobs, because I'm probably going to want my shovel on me and my axe now. Because you never know what I might find over in that place. I'm also going to want my pickaxe, which is floating around in one of those chests. There it is. I'll take my Picarang. I can't see a reason why not to, but I'll leave everything else where it is. And hopefully, and I'll sort this out in between episodes. But we've got an Elytra on. There it is. We're running quite low on armor, but I suppose it's not that much of an issue now. I did manage to pick up a few diamonds whilst I was in there. But yeah, we've got 83 iron ingots in there, so that shouldn't be a problem. Right, let's go. Right, first things first, let's drop a waypoint down here saying portal, because of course using an Elytra to go up without fireworks is going to be extremely difficult. So, and of course, the last episode where I talked about using these waypoints as travel anchor sort of things, hasn't gone live yet, so I haven't got your opinions on said matter. So, let's go ahead, and we've got the Elytra on us. Oh, there's another sweat ball. I think the place where I wanted to go with the marble one was over here, right? Yes, there it is. Oh, we're flying, guys! Woo! Look at that, beautiful. Oh, nice. So what's this here? Look, berry bushes. Oh, you actually have to kill the. Well, I say kill. You have to actually whack the bush to get the berry out of it. Can we take this back home? That'd be quite nice to take back as a memento. This is the stuff of which we have come for, though. That is the marble. Hopefully, I can't remember how much of this we needed. But let's grab as much as we physically can until the quest book pops up. There it is. There's the Marvelous quest. Now, it's asked us for this for a reason, so I'm presuming we need quite a bit of this. So I'm just going to grab as much as I can from this little area. Hopefully the local wildlife do not go mad at me for doing this. So there we go. We've done the... Let me hide, because you never know what's going to kill me in this place. So the marvelous... what did we get as a reward for this? Well, we got 100 marble. Nice. And we just needed... what did we need? 10 marble? Yeah, we needed 10 marble. And that has actually unlocked a couple more quests for it. Not chests, quests. Star charts and Where's the Water? I think we'll have a look at star charts. It seems that some of these old marble structures still contain some things left behind by those who built them. Of particular value are the notes which detail the constellations of the night sky. As always, knowledge is power, so it's worthwhile to collect these. Shift right-click with an astral tome to add these notes to it. Well, I don't know if I have an astral tome. It said that maybe there's different. I think there's structures, and under one of the sides of the structures is actually a chest, and in those chests is where you can. Oh, look at that! I'm not going to get involved with that. What is that? This is probably a bad idea, but I want to see what this is. It looks like it might eat me. An acre plant. Will that give me... Oh, it will. Yes, I needed one of them. I can't remember what for, but I've got one, so that's good. Oh, I think it's one of the things to make lead or something like that that we can... What is that? I have no idea. I've got to be very, extremely careful over here. So I'm going to drop a waypoint down here and say sort of like main island or something like that. Main island. And then I'm going to go on the hunt for some more of the stuff, so I can try and find some of that star paper, the constellation stuff. No, there was nothing in that one. I noticed there's a structure over here. Actually, that looks much like what I needed to find, guys. This one over here. I am killing these things because it means that I can get some of the other metals with the acre that it drops, which is nice. So yeah, one of these structures over here is definitely the one that we're looking for. Those seems to be just somewhere where you can get more marble, but this is definitely one of the structures that is required. Underneath one of these pillars is a chest. There we go, look, first one. And inside here is where you get the constellation papers. I do know this much about astral sorcery. I don't know much else, but I do know that much. And let's just have double check, make sure that there isn't anything else added underneath any of these other sides. There isn't, so we got really lucky and got the first one straight away. So that being said, we've got quite a bit of marble on us now, which is great. Let's take a look at the quest. Now it says it wants one constellation power, which we've completed, and we've got an astral tome now. So shift right click these with the astral tome to add the knowledge to it. So shift right click, with the astral tome. Well, I'm shift right clicking, guys, but it seems that the constellations have already been added here. All three of those are the papers are already in here, so it shows you exactly how. I don't know what all this question mark is. This is about. I really don't know, but we've got the constellation papers. We've got the astral tome. It seems to have added it to it in my book. It looks like it's added to it. So, don't look at the lead, of course. We need to find other bits of bobs for that one, because I think we need one of each. Yeah, lead and copper. So to get the copper, we need that magma block, which we just can't get at this moment in time. And, whoop. No. No. Just. Nah. Let me hide for a second whilst I'm going through all this stuff. Brilliant. Right, where's the water? While collecting marble, you may have noticed some strange lights, or maybe even a large glimmering crystal. The reason we collected marble is for its affinity to such things, and as such, its ties to astral magics. It's not the only such material, though. The other is present in the quick soil of the Aether, but will require coaxing by purification process of a pure daisy. I've just seen some of that. Hopefully we can figure out a way to make one. I've got a pure daisy already, so this is good. Aquamarine. We need one aquamarine, the quick soil. So take care when gathering, lest you meet a quick end. So quick soil around there will get me aquamarine shale, and we need some aquamarine. So let's go for it, guys. I've just seen some up here. So we've got to make sure, I'm presuming it works like normal sand. And the fact that we do one, oh, maybe not. We just need to grab a load of this. So let me do that, and I'll be right back. Ooh, we've got some ice stone here as well, actually. We needed that for something. I presume it's one of the metals, but I've managed to find some eventually, so we'll go and grab some of that while we're here as well. And I think we'll drop a waypoint over here. Get rid of this sweat thing, because it keeps trying to kill us. Yeah, I think we'll add a waypoint over here, so I know where to find some more quicksoil if we do need some more in the future. Let's do that right now. So, new quicksoil. Lovely. There is quite a few different large structures around. As you can see, there's one up there which I can't reach at this particular moment in time. There's one up there as well which I can't reach without, you know, without the fireworks for my Elytra. But yeah, we're not going to go into there. I think we will eventually, but I don't think we're tooled up enough and savvy enough yet to be able to work with some of those dungeon things up there. So yeah, they're saying about the fact that there's crystals in this place as well. Oh, is there no bunny? There's crystals apparently in some of these astral sorcery things. I haven't seen one as of yet, as you can probably tell. I don't know if there was one by that one. I certainly couldn't see one by that quicksoil over there. So I think we're done in here for the moment. There's some more quicksoil down there as well. Actually, it's pretty much everywhere, so we don't need to worry about that. I think we're pretty much done in the Aether for the moment. So let's go ahead and get back to the portal. And we'll go ahead and... Where is it? There it is. We'll go ahead and make our way back over here so that we can start making some of that aquamarine that it wants us to make. And we do that by placing it around our little pure daisy that we've got over here. I do have a wood to obsidian chest upgrade here, and I'm going to go ahead and do that on one of these things. I want to make a massive area for all of the different blocks that we can pick up in this, because we're getting quite a lot of these, and as you can see, we've sort of double chested our way to getting some more of these in here, up here, like you can see. So we can actually put them all into one place now, which is... And when you take into account everything stacks more than 64, it just makes sense, I think, to have a load of obsidian chests like this. So if we manage to find some more of them upgrades, then it'll be absolutely fantastic. And we can start storing stuff like this, which is going to be great. So let's have a look. Oh yeah, the aquamarine shale has now been done, and we need a shovel to be able to... My goodness, we get a lot of aquamarine from this. Woo! Jeepers. Okay, so... That is that quest done, and we get some more aquamarine for doing that quest as well, which is nice. Lighten up. Okay. With marble, aquamarine, living wood and mana pearls at your disposal, you can perform a ritual to put together a crafting altar that is directly, though weakly, attuned to the power of starlight, along with the resonating wand necessary to operate it. So we need a luminous crafting table and we need a resonating wand. Now the luminous crafting table, I don't think that particular thing is a multi-block. Is that correct? I think you've got to sort of... there is a multi-block associated with the crafting table, but I don't think it's his first... I can't remember actually. I honestly cannot remember if that is the case, but we'll soon be finding out anyway, because that's what we're going to be going ahead and doing right now. So I think we'll get the resonating wand first. That makes more sense. So we need a mana pearl. We've got a couple of aquamarines and marble and a simple ironwood wand, which is really, really easy to do. Just some sticks, if I can remember correctly. Is that right? Something that looks a little bit like that. Maybe not. I don't remember correctly, guys. Oh, okay. There's a plank at the bottom. Alright, I've got the stuff to be able to make the actual luminous crafting table whilst we're making enough mana over there to get ourselves that mana pearl. So, actually, this one's quite easy to do. And you can get sooty marble, by the way, by putting a coal in with 8 pieces of marble around it, and you get 8 pieces of sooty marble. So we're pretty much done on that front. I think we put everything in here to be able to get what we need, do we? Yes, we do. Let's go ahead and cast that. Now, it should pop out the luminous crafting table for us. Lovely. That is looking quite nice right there. The nacre pearls, by the way, you try to put them back in and sort of add to it. It just doesn't work. So it doesn't look like that you can do 85 pieces of wood. Lovely jubbly. Let's have a look over here. Do we have enough? Yes, we do. Let's go ahead and chuck that into there. Now we've got our mana pearl, and we should be able to go ahead and craft that that wand for us. So mana pearl in there, 2 aquamarines, the wand, the marble, and that'll give us the other bit that we need for this quest. And we can get started. There we go. Lovely. And we got some more sooty marble for that as well, which is pretty cool. Ooh. The chest is still open for some strange reason. We've got the resonating wand and we've got the luminous crafting table. that means we've done the quest itself. And this is going to be used, obviously, in Astral Sorcery. Yeah, it is Astral Sorcery, isn't it? So don't ruin it. And Rocky Road, I think that's the multi-block structure. The runic... No, this is actually the Britannia runic altar. I do apologise. With the Luminous crafting altar... the Luminous crafting altar. I think there we have to have the actual multi-block structure with the Luminous crafting table. Let's go and have a quick look at Rocky Road. Rock crystal. I think we need these to be able to make the Luminous, the crafting area. So, aside from its use in crafting, with the Luminous crafting table, the resonating wand also resonates with a rare type of crystal found deep underground in the misty world. With the wand... while the wand allows you to locate the rock crystal ore from the surface, retrieving it will require digging deep into the mist, so prepare accordingly. So, finding rock crystals. Holding a resonating wand at night shows lights above rock crystal ore, which is quite nice. When harvested, gives multiple rock crystals, which have 3 stats: size, cutting, and purity. These stats have some influence on the usage of the crystals, but all can be improved later. Each crystal takes up a separate inventory slot, so make sure that you have space to carry them. So that's how we find the rock crystal ore. Now, I do believe the Luminous crafting altar, we have the means to focus starlight into crafting. With this, you can make another altar from living rock, which can focus mana to create runes, embodying various aspects of the world. When crafting on the runic altar, finish by dropping a living rock on it and right-click with the Rod of the Forest. Yep. I do already know how to do that bit. So here is how to make the runic altar. We do it in a Luminous crafting table, and it requires 3 living rock, 2 marble pillars, and another mana pearl, which is okay. It looks as it says Luminous crafting table. Shift click for the recipe. Will it actually? Yeah. So we've got the recipe for the for that. We already know how to make it. We've got one of them. But what I mean is, do we need the altar, or do we just have one of those the star things? Because I think it needs starlight above it, so we need one of those like crystals, one of those light crystals or something like that. My goodness, we're going to need a lot of mana pearls by the looks of things here. We're going to need a lot of mana, so it might be worth trying to sort something out for automating maybe some charcoal or something into here, so we got automatic charcoal production over there. Might be an interesting thing to get into. So with that in mind, then let's take a quick look. Rocky Road, I think, is probably the place to start. Maybe don't lick the lead, but we just don't have the magma blocks to be able to do that. But we can do some of this. The iron dust, mana powder, and acre petal. That will give us the lead that we may need in the future. And there's the ice stone, of course. That makes tin. So, but we can't really do it because we need copper to be able to finish the quest there, which means we need one of these magma blocks. In between episodes, what I'll do is I'll go into the nether and just try to kill as many magma blocks as I can find. I do believe we've got sharpness, but there's no looting yet. We haven't managed to find any sort of looting book here, but I am interested. We've got infinity as well on an enchanted book, which is quite nice. Do you know what? Right now, I think it would be a good idea to go ahead and craft ourselves an anvil. There's probably some guys out there going absolutely crazy at me, saying, "Tough man, you could do it this way. Why have you just used all that iron?" And that's probably the case. Maybe. But I can't help it. I want to be able to go ahead and get myself some of this stuff. So we want on our diamond sword that we've... Whoops. Let's put that back. On our diamond sword that here, we definitely want sharpness 5. I think that's something that we do want. Maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed, we've got enough levels to be able to do this. Protection for Fortune 3, that'd be a good one for the rock crystals and stuff on our pickaxe, so maybe we'll go ahead and do that as well. In fact, that's something that we're going to be doing next, so I think Fortune 3 goes on our diamond pickaxe first. And then that, in case... Oh, we do have enough levels to be able to do that. So Fortune 3 and Sharpness 5 on our tools, which I think we needed that. Certainly the Fortune 3 is going to really, really help here when we go to finding that. So we've got the Resonating Wand on us. I'll put down this crafting table, actually, and see just what it says in it. Because I do believe it... Oh, it collects starlight automatically. We may be able to just do this without getting one of these crystals for this particular quest. Let's just give it a quick try. So what do we need to be able to make this runic altar? 3 living rock, 2 marble pillars, and a mana pearl. The mana pearl is going to take the time to be able to get those, so I'll be back in a sec. Oh, maybe not. We've literally got enough already. So what I'm going to go ahead and do anyway is just put all this down and let it sort of do its business. Make sure it picks it up. There we go. And so we've got the mana pearl now. We've got the 2 marble pillars that we need. What else did we need? So the living rock. I do believe we've got some more of the living rock left for us anyway. So we need 3 of that. Have we got enough? This is the question. To be able to go ahead and make this runic altar. I do not know. No, it needs this much. You can see there's sort of like a dark blue in the background. It needs this much to be able to make this particular crafting recipe. It may be that we just need to wait until it's night time and then we get enough. But I'm going to go over into the into the Misty Forest, should I say, to be able to see how this resonating wand actually works. And maybe it only works at night, but we'll give it a try anyway. Whilst we're waiting for the sun to set, I think we'll go ahead and make one of these things, just to get that quest going. Acre Petal, Mana Powder, and Iron Dust. Let's see, it is doing something. Hopefully it doesn't use... Yeah, it doesn't use it, which is nice. We've got 3 lead there, so it's a start, I suppose. It's a start. We've got the lead going in that quest, which is there. So we should have that bit completed, but the copper one is going to take the time. And of course, we can make tin really, really easily, so we don't need to worry about that one. But that's not part of the actual quest. So, but it's interesting to know about how to create tin. As the night sets, guys, I went into the Misty Forest, but unfortunately it didn't quite work. I think that this will definitely... Here we go, look at this, guys. Oh, I think we're just... It needs more. It keeps wanting more out of me. Now, it might be that we just leave this, let the moon get up to here somewhere, and it's got enough starlight, possibly. Fingers crossed. We only need a tiny little bit more. And there we go. It started to craft it. I think we need the resonating wand. I love this. This is a good mod. I like Astral Sorcery. So there we go. It's crafting it, and it'll just pop out at some point. Very soon. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. There we go. Ta-da! I like that. That's good. I'm just going to shove that down there for the moment. We will be picking that back up and moving it to a different place, but I'm about to go into the Misty Forest at night with my resonating wand, and I don't want my runic altar that I painstakingly crafted getting into danger here. So let's go ahead into here and see what we can get up to. So, of course, I didn't bring my niobium pick because I'm a clown. I'm not seeing anything here, guys. Does it need something in particular? Like, it's nighttime. It's definitely nighttime. I'm not seeing any ores underneath the floor here. Let's double check and make sure we're doing the right thing. So, Rocky Road. Aside from using... While the wand allows you to locate, retrieving it will require... Yeah. So, when holding a resonating wand at night, shows you lights above rock crystal ore. I'm holding it. Oh. What's that one? We found some, guys. Some's over here. Someone's over here. Now, what I'm going to do, actually, is just grab some of this. Because things are going to start killing us. And, oh, there's another dimensional door over there. And we're just going to go ahead and I'm going to make, like this. Just so that it can show us where the dimensional ore actually... Where's dimensional ore? Where the rock salt, rock, whatever, crystal ore, that's the one. Where it is. So I found where it is now. I don't need to worry about it. There's some over there as well. And there's some over there. In fact, there's quite a bit of it over here. So we found some. We don't need to... we can just go to sleep. We can come back and things will be... I don't like coming into... Even though things spawn anyway, it makes absolutely no difference coming into it here at night or in the day. I just don't like running around at night. I don't know whether it's just something I've got used to within Minecraft, but I'm not about that. Sharpness 5 on the sword makes real quick work of stuff. And the fact that we've got something in one of the bauble slots that absolutely kicks everything back like crazy. So, right, okay, this was where the rock ore was. You can't see it during the day, of course. Those bloody wood lice, I swear. No. Stop it. Yeah, it's down here somewhere, and I remember the light being exactly here. So, ooh, what was that? An onion. Nice. Don't ever dig straight down, guys. Unless you're in here, I don't think there's going to be much in the way of lava. Famous last words, you watched me die to lava now. Aha! Well, I'm glad I cut the majority of that out, guys, because that is extremely boring. Look how long it takes to get this hard, foggy stone out of the way. But we have this now, rock crystal ore, and we've got our fortune on there as well. You can see we've got some rock crystal, and we've done the quest as well. But I want a little bit more than this. We need quite a lot of this crystal to be able to get the right type of crystal. This is what we need. I think it spawns between Y level 5 and 6 or something like that. But I do want to get as much of these crystals as physically possible. And yeah, I think I'm just going to mine a little bit out here and see if we can't find a little bit more. It did say that there was more than those 2 pieces there, so we should get lucky with 3 or 4, maybe. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But let me do that. I'll be back, because there's no point watching this, guys. Literally, it takes 5 years to mine anything out down here. Alright, I didn't manage to find any more, but I did make a little waypoint down there so that I can get to there easily if I need to. So we've done the quest now, and as you can see, I'm actually in the top left-hand side there. I'm starting to get quite a bit on me, and I don't want that to happen. So, I think the best thing that we're looking for here is the purity and size, if I remember correctly. It's not necessarily the cutting, but the purity and size. The purer it is, the better for us, I believe it is. So we've got a 70% one there, and the size is 150, 154. Cutting 6. I don't know half of this stuff. I'm gonna have to have a good look into it, guys, because I'm not that sure on this. Why have I got iron just floating around in there? Let's put that rock crystal back anyways, because we're done with that at this moment in time. So we've done that quest, guys. We should have been given, maybe no. Oh, we were given rewards of Aquamarine. Were we actually given that? Yes, we were. Fantastic. Okay, and that has added a welling up inside here, which you can actually keep starlight in as like a battery form or something like that, I think it is. But we're going to go more into astral sorcery in the next episode. In the meantime, guys, in between episodes, and it may be a couple of days before the next episode comes out, the reason for this being is I really want to try to do something with the base that we've got going on here, as lovely as it looks, and, you know, 10 out of 10 building from myself here. But I really want to make more of an effort with what you're seeing around the place. And to do that, I think we need to rebuild quite a bit of the base here. So maybe we keep everything as it is and just start building something off in the distance there and start slowly moving things over. Maybe something like that. But to end this episode off, guys, I think it's well earned. In fact, it is definitely well earned here that we're gonna sit in here, guys, and we're gonna give ourselves a nice bath, and that's going to lower our little poison rating that we've got here. Ah. Oh, beautiful. I feel much better. In fact, no, I don't. I feel slightly dead still. So hopefully we've got one of those silver mushrooms still here. I think we've got one left, right? Blue mushroom. We haven't got a silver. We only had the one, which is a shame. Oh, they work. Apparently we can't eat them though. Okay. Never mind. It's probably because we're full. We can't eat them because we're full. But there we go, guys. I think that's going to be it for the end of this episode. If you've enjoyed it, and don't forget, guys, if you haven't got notifications on, because I've noticed quite a lot of people don't have notifications on. I think, you know, and to be quite candid with you guys, to be quite open and honest, the YouTube's average is around 30% of people have got the notification bell on, and I think 3% of my subscribers have the notification bell on. So if you don't have that notification bell on, guys, go ahead and do so, because you will get notified obviously when new episodes of this come out live. And I think we're doing a good job here so far. So far, so good. Until next time, I'll be the Tough Man, as always. Stay safe.